Hi, I'm Jo Hamer, the owner of the Curvatures Boutique. In our last video, we briefly looked at energy and how it connects us to everything and everyone, how the heart and the brain can work in harmony, and how the law of attraction can work like a magnet. But what if there are blockages or things holding you back from attracting what you want in life? In this video, we will look at paradigms and limitations and how to overcome them. As you know, knowledge is power. If you had the power to change your life, what would your dream life look like? A better job? Bigger house? A house that you owned outright? A fast car? Ample money? Take a moment to just contemplate this possibility. Now, I bet that makes you feel good. I bet it makes you feel excited, and I bet you are smiling too. Do you feel that change in your body as you feel this happiness and joy? Let's build on your knowledge so we can make this a possible reality for you. I'm going to assume that you have all heard of the conscious mind and the subconscious mind and that you know the difference between them. Think of the conscious mind like the Royal Mail postal sorting depot. All of the letters or the information arrives at the depot, and there are lots of workers who have to sort the letters and parcels into areas, postcodes, and street names. This is like the conscious mind. It processes all the information it receives into what is acceptable information to believe and what is to be disregarded. So, like a letter, it has to have a name and a full address to be accepted. If a house number or street name is missing, then it cannot be accepted and it would be returned to the sender. If the information that is broken is false, the conscious mind will disregard it in the same way. So, in essence, the conscious mind is the intellect, the educated part of the mind where your thoughts are formed. Once all that information has been processed and accepted, it's transferred to the subconscious mind. Like the post, it leaves the depot and it's transferred to the postman or women to deliver. The postmen or women do not question whether they can or cannot post an item because they know it has already been processed. So they know that what they have in their post bags are all to be delivered. Just like this, the subconscious mind does not know if the information is real or not. It accepts that the conscious mind has already determined this. The subconscious mind is the emotional part of the mind. It does not have the ability to reject the information. So, for example, if you sit in your garden and you close your eyes and all you can hear is seagulls, your subconscious mind could believe that you are in fact sitting on the beach because your conscious mind has determined that this is the sound that is associated with the seaside. So, in theory, if you went back to your list of what you would like your life to be, there is no reason why you could not trick your subconscious into believing this is real. You can see where this is heading. So your thoughts, senses, and feelings can change the way your life is. However, there are some things that prevent this from happening. For some people, there are limitations. Have you heard of the word paradigm? When the conscious mind accepts the information and transfers it to the subconscious mind, a paradigm is formed. A paradigm is a mental program that has almost exclusive control over your habitual mind. To break it down into easy learning, a paradigm is a perspective or a set of ideas. It's a way of looking at something. So if you apply that to your world, what paradigms can you think of? I've always struggled. Money doesn't come easy. I can't afford that. I'm too fat to look nice in that. I've always been the black sheep of the family. Everyone else is lucky. I'm not. Can you see how this would impact your life? You believe that you are too fat or too poor or the black sheep. Your conscious mind has filtered and accepted this information to be true and passed it onto the subconscious. So the subconscious thinks it is real. So when you look at it, you will continue to struggle. Money won't come easy. You won't be able to afford anything. Nothing you wear will make you feel like you look nice. You are an outsider to the family and you don't fit or conform. You are not lucky. You are making these things happen because you are applying the feelings to these thoughts. Can you see how repeating these thought processes embed these ideas as a way you see the world and yourself? You are creating this way of life, and this is how you are limiting how you see yourself. Now think of another habit you may do. Social media. How many of you are scrolling on a daily basis through Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and so on? How many of you see the skinny models or the posts telling you that how you need to be in order to fit in with this world? Or do you watch the news where it is only reporting negative news, war and conflict, cost of living crisis, unemployment rising? What about Netflix, where you watch films where the couples are so perfect and there's all this romance and they never argue? Can you see the negative influence here? You are feeding information to the conscious mind, then it gets transferred to the subconscious, so this makes it real. And before you know it, you may be feeling unhappy in your relationship because it's not full of romance. You are reinforcing feeling poor and having little or no prospects. All of this influence creates paradigms, and it is these paradigms that are so strong and keeping you stuck in the rut of life because they are being reinforced everywhere. Paradigms can affect everything. It seems reasonable to say, in order to change your life, you need to change your paradigms. So here, we're going to have a look at how to do it. So I want you to look at the following areas of your life: health, wealth and money, career, family and friends, and relationships. For each area, you need to dig deep and you need to write down what your beliefs are. So for example, with health, I was repeatedly told as a child that the family were big boned. We're all big. I had teachers reinforcing that I was the big girl in my class. I was bullied for being fat and overweight, being on yo-yo diets, constantly battling food that I can eat, that others eat more of, and then I'll eat more of that, and then I'll put weight on, and then falling off diet wagons, watching what I eat because I gain weight so easy. You can see my example alone that I have limitations and blockages surrounding weight loss. Everything I have listed, I've believed over the years to be true. I will always be this size. This has also been my influence by skinny models, actresses, all the things that I watch on telly. This would be the paradigm that I need to change if I was to have any attempt at being successful with weight loss and my health. So, if you wrote a list for each of these areas with all the thoughts and beliefs you have, you will begin to see how and where you need to change them. For instance, instead of looking at healthy eating as a diet, see it as a life-changing journey. Instead of seeing something as hereditary, see it as a disease because it's really your body's way of telling you that there is a dis-ease within it. Maybe even look at the spiritual meaning of why it is occurring and tackle that aspect instead. We will look at this in another video, so don't worry so much. If you have an opportunity to sign up to Gaia.com, you will find a multitude of well-being and spiritual programs, and two that I highly recommend are Rewired by Dr. Joe Dispenza, where you will learn that you can change your genes and eradicate disease, and a film called E-Motion, where you will understand how to overcome these limitations. To move forward, you have to flip the beliefs from negative to positive and find ways to rehearse them, reinforce them, and live by them. Because when you can do this, you are changing the paradigms and eliminating the limitations. Remember, nothing is permanent except change. I'm Jo Hamer, the owner of the Curvatures Boutique. I hope this video has helped you understand how your thoughts and beliefs can impact your life. Thank you so much for watching my video, and be sure to tune in for our next video where we will look at how small changes can make a big difference.